A willful intent strategy for disruption means that an organization takes it upon itself to strategically plan how to digitally disrupt. And that's very different from the way that organizations tend to think about disruption. Quite often, they hear the word disruption and they think that things are being torn down, that some digital giant is invading their turf, when what we want them to be able to do is to be able to plan out what could be 5 different components of a willful intent strategy. So whether it's about being on offense, whether it's about being on defense, whether it is about creating an architecture, for example, that allows them to be serendipitous, they might want to be self-destructive and cannibalize a product line or another aspect of their product portfolio or services, or they might want to be destructive and create anarchy in a market. For business leaders and CIOs and those that would tend to be charged with creating and undertaking the strategy, one of the most important things that they need to get right is making sure that their organization and culture is ready for it. Most organizations are not built in such a way to incentivize or encourage the kind of behaviors or new ventures or experimentation or fast fail or any of the other sorts of qualities that embody this notion of digital disruption. Gartner's done a lot of groundbreaking work in the area of digital disruption. And what we've done is come up with a variety of different ways for organizations to understand not only how to create willful intent strategies around disruption, but also how to evaluate the impact that those strategies and the ensuing tactics might have. For example, there's a digital disruption scale, which helps measure different types of disruptions against each other so that organizations can get an understanding of not only their impact, but the impact of the secondary or derivative effects they might have. So both from a strategic and a tactical perspective, Gartner's laid a lot of the groundwork to help organizations of any type understand not only the importance of digital disruption, but pragmatically what to do about it. Digital disruption is a multiplayer game. And so it's not just the CIO, it's not just the chief digital officer, it's not just the CMO. In fact, it's all of the leadership roles in the organization that have to come together and be part of creating a willful intent strategy. That makes it much easier to create the tactics and the methods and the jobs that can fulfill on that strategy. And so everybody has a role in making this happen.